Okay, we're going to try to sculpt this deer out, but first we have to start with the armature, and that means that we put wires in the legs and the body, probably in the neck as well. So we'll take some wire, and if it's thin wire, we'll double it up. This is pretty thin wire, so maybe we'll double it. Well, anyways, we'll try with it straight first. So we go put it like this, down the leg, down to the foot. There's where the knee is. Put it up like that. And then we'll do one side at a time. Make it come down the back leg like this. And then we can cut it off right there. And then we'll do another one just like it. Because we'll make both sides at the same time. Make this one the same size, so they're uniform. We'll cut that one off right about there. And then we'll wrap them up with another one. So they got to be spread out a little bit. So the body, the body of the deer is about wide across like that, and then the neck. So they won't be going straight down. So anyways, we'll wrap her up. Something like this. Wrap her up the other way. And then probably make a long one for a little bit longer for the neck. Wrap it around again. Snip her off. Set them to the side. And now we have our armature. Be something like this. So you see it'll take up the legs, part of the neck. So anyways, then we'll start laying the clay on, and the clay will put it on the armature a little bit. But we'll lay the clay out on the picture. You should cover this picture with plastic so the clay doesn't leave an oil if it's a picture you like to keep. Like that. Run the clay up around the outline, kind of. One for the belly. One along the back. And you keep piecing it in like a puzzle. Put more clay in. that, lay it on the picture so you have the picture of the deer, so you get them right. And then if you do this a few times, you'll be able to make the deer without laying it on the picture. Not that it's cheating or anything, but it just makes life so much easier if you start out this way. So, and the back leg. Like I said, I make my clay, roll up all my clay into little round logs like this. And I learned that from David Lemon. He does the same thing with his clay. Great sculptor on YouTube. Does horses and Indians and mountain men. He has his turns into bronze. And I highly recommend him for sculpturing. He's a very good sculptor. Excellent sculptor. Been making a living at it, which I have not been doing that. I just do this for the fun of it. So you fill in all the blanks with clay. Filling all the blanks with clay. And maybe this will be the far side of our deer here. I think I got this one off the internet, if I'm not mistaken, this picture. So if you need a reference to work with, you can go on the internet and get them. And then once you got that, you put an ear on there, or an ear where the ear is supposed to be. And you can put this thing on, the armature on. Press it down in there. Into your clay. Like so. Like so and so and so. And bring your top leg up. And then you can put this one together like this. Squeeze it up. Some places are going to need more. So you can press it down in there. And you're going to make the other body parts. Yeah, you used to roll the clay up in balls like this, but making it in lines is better. But rolling balls is fine too. See, like this, small balls here. And the antlers will be last. But you got to make the body a little thicker, so. And you can roll up something and put in the middle here, a wood block or something, to make it thicker so it don't take quite as much clay. When I was young, I used to make them hollow. And for the legs, I used to stick toothpicks in. I didn't know nothing about armature wire, so. You can cover up the wire in your legs with small pieces. Don't want to make the legs too thick because deer don't have thick legs. And it doesn't fussy if the middle is kind of lumpy and not. You got to make sure your the outside is smooth if you want it smooth. So we're trying to build up the middle so then we can start with the other side. This leg up wire. Move that leg wire up a little. There we go with that. Put the hip bones in. A little bit bigger neck because he's in rut. Or supposedly. Make that bigger there. A little bit bigger there. So there we have somewhat. We got the middle, and now we'll do the outside leg. We got the far side leg, now we'll do this, the leg on this side. Squish your clay down around the leg. Gotta wrap it around, I guess. And the upper part of the leg is a little bit thicker, so we'll go a little bit thicker. We can use some of the round ones again. We have to fluff up this side a little bit more. Shoulders kind of a little bit bigger. not flat. Because you can always remove some after if you make it too thick too. That's the beauty of clay, modeling clay. This is all modeling clay, by the way. We'll fluff up the clay a little bit. On this hind leg is a little thicker. These wires are a little bit long on this leg, but that's okay. You can always snip it off later if you want. So we're just trying to block it in, all the pieces we need. Because we're going to have to fill out the other side of it too, instead of having it flat. The head gets a little thicker back towards the eyeballs, behind the ears. We'll put the other ear on.